Hi, I'm a go live. I was considering not going live, just playing frickin' Skyrim all day. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim in the past few days. Let me get the stream posted in Discord. There we go, in Discord. How's everyone doing? I just ate. I've got a drink. I've got water and a soda. I'm not doing a soda review. But yeah. I upped the bit rate because it looked like trash. And now the stream doesn't like the bitrate that I chose. I set it to fucking 5200 and it doesn't like that. I'm gonna check because I'll have to restart the stream if I do end up changing it, but I want to make sure it is something reasonable. Let's see. So I'm at 30 frames a second at 1080p. That's 60 frames. I do 3000 to 6000, so I'm within range. Which hopefully my internet can handle this upload speed. This is about half my upload speed that I'm using, which kind of sucks, but yeah. Okay, now it's good now. I'm gonna wait a little bit before people get here to wait for chat to start up. And we'll get to it by opening up. Welcome, Trico. I've been playing so much Skyrim lately, I needed to stop and say I need to play something else or just do something else. I'm just checking some other stuff while I wait for some more people to get here. You've never modded Skyrim. Have you even played Skyrim at that point? How do you play Skyrim without modding it? Unless you're on console, but that's not I don't know. I'm starting out pretty sparse on mods. I still have 7 mods on. I can't play that game without mods because first of all, if I run it without a mod that reduces the frame rate, all the physics is fucking broken. And you walk over dead skeletons and people fucking and it kills you. Uh Internet's dying. Hold on, I gotta reduce this bit rate. I gotta bring it back down to 4000 or something. Give me a sec. Because my internet does not want to handle this. I can't wait till I move out and get something tolerable. Okay. Did it come down? Yeah, it's coming down. Okay. If you have a monitor that only can go up to 60 hertz, then you won't have the issues. If you have a monitor like mine that can go to 144 hertz, then you will have issues. And yes, I have stepped over like swords and like skeletons on the ground, and they have killed me. It makes walking through walls with buckets easier. I'll tell you that much. Okay, I'm gonna launch the game, and then people can show up whenever they feel like. Oh, I didn't start my tablet controller. There we go. There we go. Let's load back in. It's been a while. Been like a week or so. I just want to play this game. Don't remember what section. Oh yeah, I just came in from the helicopter battle, right? I just fought the helicopter and it died in 2 rockets. Oh, that's like really loud. Hold on. I'll just adjust it on my audio interface. Oh, right, this part. This is what I like to call the modern Major General part of the game, because it's just that one section in Freeman's Mind that everyone's seen, where he sings that modern Major General song. I am the very model of a modern Major General. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical, from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. Mine's not as good. How did you get hearing loss? That's what I want to know. Or were you born with it?
Power 30%. Power 45%.
Keep your head on a swivel.
Okay, I'm just gonna like pop goes the weasel this shit. They can't see me. I can see over the ledge a little bit. Oh, I just got hit in the face with an explosive. I don't know what it was. Yeesh. Jesus Christ. Okay, where... I have the Tau cannon. Oh, they see me. You mean you just played your music too loud, and you didn't realize it was damaging your ears? Oh, this is a good section. How do I... Oh, I got a rocket. I guess this can do something. Oh, not when I'm at 5 health. Yeah, I have like...
Power 45%.
I have this like OCD thing about like how loud my volume is on my headphones. Like I'll listen to like one song really loud at a time, and then I'll just like turn it way down for the rest of the... Yeah. Okay. They can't hit me. There's a tank. Okay, so I gotta do the rocket. Wow! What took me down from 100 to 0 in less than a second? That was absurd. Hello, Father. What you don't understand, Carl, is that this is Hunt Down the Freeman 2. They can't reverse aging. If they could reverse aging, people wouldn't be dying right now. They think they might be able to in the future, but they haven't done it yet. Someone actually is making Hunt Down the Freeman 2. Hold on. Is this Jape? Are you joking me? Hold on. Let me look this up. Sam O, how's it going? Have I seen the season 3 finale of Miraculous Ladybug yet? Yeah, when it came out. That was a while ago. And it was good. Hold on. I think you're just joking me. Yeah, it's a joke. That's me. Eeh. Okay, so what? Oh. Oh. Why? What is happening? I literally can't understand. I can't move 10 feet without fucking getting nuked. Unless there's like other paths I can go down. I guess there is. The masterpiece Half-Life Alyx. The game has not come out yet, and it is a masterpiece. No one has played it yet. And apparently it's a masterpiece. That's good. You know, I like Half-Life, but I'm not at that level of, like fanatic. Come on. I have grenades? Yeah, I do. This is the worst. Why is this section so difficult? I've never had this much trouble in the other section. I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at video games. Oh. Yikes. I like can't see anything because it's all just fucking explosions in my face the whole time. You know, I only usually like mute people or like ban people from my chat for saying dumb shit. And right now, Carl, you're saying pretty dumb shit. So I might have to, you know, when people start saying dumb shit, my finger slips. Makes me upset. My finger slips and people get nuked from my chat. We don't want that to happen, do we? Oh, there is a better way. Okay, why did I... Okay, I kept trying that. That was stupid. And I still can't get out. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Whoa! Oh, I have to turn on the laser. There we go. That's like my only rule in chat is just don't say dumb shit. Just if you keep saying dumb shit and we're making fun of you and you keep saying it, then yeah. My policy for being admin on anything is I'd rather like make fun of people or like, you know, I just want to like bully people until they leave rather than ban them myself because I don't like confrontation. Oh yeah, my next video is already recorded. And I just have to edit it. I'm trying to get that format where I talk in front of a camera. I'm trying to like find how I like to do that format. Jesus, why is this fucking... I can't tell you what it's about. You have to fucking be patient. Jesus. Have some fucking patience. It's not a miracle product. That's a JonTron reference for those of you who are uncultured and don't watch Jonathan Tronathan. Come on. I have no patience for this fucking game. This is... Yep. Blow myself up. That's fine. It's alright. Just get on top of the car and press this button. Right? I'm sad. Yep. Yep. Even Half-Life 2, you could withstand, like at least one... No, okay. I need to get out of this fucking tunnel. Who shoot? Who shoot?
Vital signs critical.
Some dude sneaks up on me while I'm doing this. Get the hell out of here. Is it dead yet? Apparently not. Yeah, now it's dead. Okay. Quick save. Fucking Jesus. Still some jackass who's still alive. Alright, how do I get out of here? What this box? Yep, there's a dude behind it. Clearly. How do I actually save? Faggot. I can say faggot because I'm not streaming on Twitch. That's one of the many reasons I like to stream on YouTube rather than Twitch, is because Twitch has rules about what you can and can't say. And I don't like my speech being restricted. Okay, that guy ate like 4 shells. I said the fugoot. Fagoot. I said a naughty. When did it become like worse to say that than like fuck and shit? I remember it not being like a horrible word. You know, like the worst possible thing imaginable. I remember it like being pretty tame. APC. What? Is this doing damage to it? Okay, that just one-shots. Or, I guess it took some damage from the Tau Cannon first. There's a battery behind this. Okay, you could get it through walls. Hello? So I was playing Skyrim. I have a lot of Skyrim stories just because I got from like level 20 or like level 0 to level 20 in like 2 days, or like 2 or 3 days. And so like I said, I've been playing a lot of it, and I got Dawnbreaker. You know, the you play through the quest with what's her name, the sun goddess, I guess. I don't fucking remember. Ragnarok, how's it going? So yeah, the most difficult thing I've done in that save for Skyrim is get Dawnbreaker and like defeat the first phase of that boss. Because for whatever reason the first phase is like way harder than the second phase. And I got to the point where I had to set it down to a lower difficulty because I was in a death loop. But I set it down and I was able to get through pretty much the whole fight. And now that I have Dawnbreaker, like, the game is stupid easy. Times like this, I wish I had the gravity gun. Have they modded the gravity gun into this game? I wonder. Like, can I get that instead of the Tau cannon? Can these hitboxes on these things be, like, better? Meridia's Beacon. Yep. I love the Daedric quests in Skyrim. Like, come on. I know Craig's played a lot of Skyrim. I remember when you, like, turned into a fucking stoner without the drugs. Where you just, like, sit down and play Skyrim. It's mine! Loser. Loser. You just hear the scream from the fucking... from the vent. It's great. I'm guessing that it's gonna be, like, once I hit level 30 or 40, it's just gonna be, like, ridiculously underpowered, and I'm gonna have to, like, upgrade my smithing skill. Like, craft thousands of iron daggers to upgrade my smithing skill. Craig, have you gotten more Serious Sam games? Because I want to play more Serious Sam. Ah! I'm afraid that if I shoot them and I'm standing near here, it'll set off a chain reaction, but yeah, I'll be fine. You sniper. Hey, I can snipe too. Watch, I got a laser. Fuck off. Oh.
You're heading for the Lambda complex, aren't you? I was heading there myself until I wound up here and,
Can you
well,
heal?
I simply lost my nerve. Take one look through that door and you'll see what I mean. I'm going to wait out the catastrophe in here. If you intend to go on, then I beg of you, for all our sake, proceed with extreme caution.
I took a sip of my soda and I almost choked. And I would have had a coughing fit on stream, and it would have been embarrassing. Okay, so this is the nuke section. Ah! Jackass! Holy shit. I wish I could just shoot that.
Minor lacerations detected.
Yeah, I'm guessing that since Valve likes to change up their games like crazy, I don't think the trailer Half-Life Alyx is gonna be super similar to the final game. Well, at least I can do this section on low health because there's no enemies. Oh, wow. Okay, so those box things don't actually set it off. And I don't suppose this is how you're supposed to be doing it. But, yeah. Oh shit, this thing. I love this. Fist it. Oh, it didn't make the screaming noise.
Thanks. Thought my ass was cooked. Okay, I'm ready.
You ever just, like, vividly imagine getting fisted? I know this is an awful thing to start a fucking chat conversation on, but, like, how about this? Have you ever vividly imagining yourself eating, like, a feather? I want you to picture that in your head. Just think. Just picture the sensation. Just imagine how it would feel. How it would taste. I don't know how a feather would taste. I've never eaten one. Yeah. Airplane. Actual airplanes, and then fucking thousands of lads. Ah. Did I get the glue-on gun yet? Oh, that's like right before Zen, right? Anyone can fist you. You don't, it doesn't matter the gender. They got bugs too. I got bugs. You got bugs? I got bugs. Oh, they nuked them. Oh, I have no health. Okay, I'm not gonna miss my first grenade this time. That was kind of cool, actually. Let's wait for them to spawn in. They drop, like... Okay, that guy somehow got out of the way. Why do they do so much damage? Everyone's got a fist. This is a good chat. I like how I'm worse than chat today. I don't know why. Oh, baby, APC. Okay, did you see the Gibbs just fly out? No, you don't. Why don't these guys, like, drop health or something? Am I on normal difficulty? Am I on hard? No, I'm on normal. Yeah, everyone's got a fist. Why don't you make good use out of it? And punch everyone. You ever wanted to just, like, punch someone? Like, it doesn't matter who. Just, like, I just, like, need... What am I talking? What is this conversation I'm making up that I'm hoping for? That I'm, like, instigating and then, like, assuming it's gonna go any way but bad. I guess you could, like, join like a boxing championship or something like that and just punch someone, but then that means that you get punched too. That's the bad thing about boxing. You get to punch people, but people punch you back. Wow. My guns aren't blazing enough. He's got health.
Warning. Vital signs critical. Seek medical attention.
Yeesh, I'm gonna save there. This is probably a bad idea, but I think this is a safe spot, right?
Freeze! Oh, finally. Someone who ain't
Wait,
trying to-
what happens if I... Okay, yeah, it just doesn't let you through if you do that.
You ain't trying to kill me too, right? Right, okay. Well,
You ain't trying to kill me too. And
You
then
got
they
an eye
just
for the finer
right-click
things.
him with the shotgun.
check this out. Open sesame.
I need that shotgun
Here
specifically.
it is, Doc. Motherload. What can I say? Got expensive taste.
I gotta make sure everything's like reloaded. Yep.
Reload, Doc.
So I've going back to me saying like I don't want to stream on Twitch. I kind of there's part of me who wants to, but it's not a very big part of me. I'd rather stay on YouTube, but the reason I would want to move to Twitch is because of how much easier it is to gain like a bigger audience. Where on YouTube you kind of have to have a pre-built audience, which I'm grateful for. That people have like watched my videos and I have like this many subscribers. But oh, there's actually a dude in there. Huh. I want that rocket back.
Hey, did you hear something?
So if you apparently if you bring the other Barney, he will have unique dialogue to talk with the other Barney. Like that one that abandoned me a while back. Gen Alpha is not a thing. Literally never heard that phrase. Or are you talking about, like, the next generation Star Trek? I mean, yeah, Star Trek, the next generation. Pro shotgun. Epic. Nice grenade, asshole. I'm hoping you can actually see that now that I turn the bitrate up.
Holy shit!
Oh, I want it. I want all of it. That's what she said. I am very, like, spicy today. I don't know why. I'm just on edge. But in a good way. Maybe it's just that I'm happy to be streaming. Come on. How's my day? It is good. Today would have been a day I could have recorded a podcast because I had literally nothing happening. Can I not get up here? Like, what is up here that I can do if I can't? I guess. Yeah, okay. What am I doing? I am getting distracted. I'm going through like fucking mood swings right now. Cause at first I'm like really really spicy, and now I'm just like kind of mellow and like I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to do. Where do I go? Why can I get up here if I can't do anything up here? Okay, you have to go in here. Ooh, he charged me. That scared me a little bit. So, I'm just gonna die. Just kill me. Tau cannon, save me. Yeah. Why are there guys? Why do they send like 1,000 lads at you? I'm just throwing a fucking grenade at these Mortigons. That didn't... Okay. I'm just gonna let them duke it out, you know? Just sit back, wait for the gunfire to stop, wait for the electric sounds to stop. Just like have a sip of my knockoff Mountain Dew. There's a dude here. Or just jump over here and, like, not fight them. Am I stuck? Yep, I'm just gonna sit back. Okay, there's a way back up. Guys, I hit him. What a legend. Oh, that was sick. That was like some Tony Hawk Pro Skater moves. Speaking of which, I really want fucking skating games to come back. Partly for the return of punk rock and partly for the, just the whole skating thing. Because I missed out. That was like before I really got into games. Where all like the good Tony Hawks came out, you know. And now I missed out, and now I have to like buy old games if I wanted it that just don't have the good graphics and good physics that newer games can potentially have. Can just a regular rocket take this thing out? Yeah. I don't know why they make this. Or why do they put this in the level if like the regular rocket is just better in every thinkable way. Anything that's gonna like come out of this thing below me? Yep. Wow! You alright, mate? Boy, mate, you alright? Health packs up here? No, never health packs. Let's save on 3 health, it's fine. Too bad Activision killed Tony Hawk games. They need, like, something other than Tony Hawk. Like, Tony Hawk is fucking 60 years old now or some shit. Hey, Google. How old is Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk is 51 years old.
Yeah, he's fucking... He's an old man. He's past his prime. No one wants to see, like, an old dude, like a fucking boomer, skating. Car will not blow up. Okay, that's kind of weird. Good. Is Jet Set Radio a skating game? called Session? That's a weird name for a game. For, like, a skating game, I mean. Oh, shit. Wait, was there a health pack down there? I thought I saw something. Can I get in here? Why are there doors that look like they can be opened? That's one major gripe I have with this game, is that, like, there's a lot of shit that looks like you can do stuff with it that you just can't. Oh, you can open it from the... Do not obstruct. Good. Is there Jet Set Radio on PC? Hey Google, does Jet Set Radio on PC?
On the website PCMac.com, they say, the remastered Jet Set Radio is available on PC, but you can also find it on last generation consoles.
Nice. I don't think I will be playing Blue Shift and Opposing Force right after this. I want to do something different. I'm trying to think of, like, I think I might stream Mario Galaxy 1 first. Because I've never, like, I've never properly streamed a Wii game, like, in its entirety. Dead? It's dead. Okay, I've been shooting at it. I thought it... That guy's dead too. Alright. We good. We Gucci. Actually, I think someone did mod in Blue Shift to this game, like they remade it in, like, as a Black Mesa mod. And if that's the case, then maybe I'll play it. I don't know how long it is. I know this game is like just a big commitment. But it's good because I like this game. I need to finish Doom. I'll finish Doom on my own. I don't want to do that on stream. I want to stream more, though. I've been saying that more and more. Because I want to get done with games faster. I might just, like, stream longer. Because I usually stop at, like, 2 hours. Tonight probably won't be one of those nights, but... maybe when summer comes along and I, am out of school. Ah! Snarks. 24-hour stream. Someday. You son of a bitch. Fucking Snarks. I'm in school. I don't work for a school. Well, I did work for a school. So I can see where that confusion is happening. What the fuck?
Hear that? Yeah, yeah. Quiet. Look, right there. Yeah? Yeah, I see it. Get ready.
Yeah. Snarks.
I think I am!
Yeah. going to school for? You don't know this? I'm making videos and shit. Get off. You bastard. Fuck these things. Die to snarks. I thought dying to headcrabs was shameful, but it's fucking snarks. I'm taking out the shotgun. Fuck these things. Oh, I just unleashed the beast. That was awful. Son of a bitch. These things fucking suck. I have 6 health. Just freaking kill. I'm throwing a fucking grenade up there. Oh, I'm gonna shoot the first one, and then I'm just gonna throw a grenade. I'm shooting this one with the fucking revolver. Fuck these things. This is what some people do for spiders. That didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. I'm gonna right click on them with this gun. Yeah, that was a good idea. Use the Hornet gun? That might work. It does not want to work. No, it just won't. It just doesn't kill him. Yeah. Yeesh. Fucking nuke. No, I'm not nuking myself. Fucking Jesus. Don't die, yeah. Good advice. I'm shooting a fucking rocket in there. Yeah, okay, yeah. Good idea. Good idea, asshole. Why does this game... Fuck vents. Fuck vents in Half-Life games. I'm saving after killing that first one. These guys are gonna wake up. And I'm not gonna fucking be able to hit them because they're so goddamn small. Just don't die. It worked. It worked. It worked. Now time to die to the soldiers. There's one more. 2 more. 3. 4. A whole lot. This game is so bad. Fuck. Shit. I'm fucking... No, I'm not cheating. Ah, you sons of bitches. Yeah. Piss, shit, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker. Yeah. Okay. I think I may have done it. I think.
Shit. Gunny, you hear that? Yeah, yeah. Quiet. Look, right there. Yeah? Yeah, I see it. Get ready. Now!
Yeah. Soldiers. Okay, I have a question. How was I able to get through that section? How was I able to get through the snarks so quickly the first time, but not like the next 12 times? Fuck those guys. Please have health packs, or at least a health charger. Thank Christ. There is no RNG in this game. That's what upsets me. Maybe I'm just getting worse at video games. Maybe I haven't had enough knockoff Mountain Dew. Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah, it sounds about right.
Get up! Back!
Yep. Good. Okay, now what? Oh, climb out. Climb up this. This is a real ladder? That's a fucking bizarre movement. Yeesh. I'm gonna snipe him. I've had enough of this military's bullshit. Yeah, okay. Oh, good. And let me guess where I'm gonna spawn. No, right here. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Just don't have any more. Let's try grenades. That blew up something. Good grenade. Actually dropped a health pack. What a glorious day. Any more assholes who want their... Alright. There's batteries over there. Whoa! Okay. Alright, that's why the gun's here. Alright. This guy's been in here the whole time. You like watch all his comrades die. Speaking of comrades, I have a song that I want to play. Oh, it's gone. No, it's not gone. No, fuck, I lost it. Shit, damn it. Whatever, never mind. I probably would have gotten a copyright claim for it anyway. That's one other thing. There's like the whole Twitch versus YouTube thing, and I think copyright claims are the one thing that I would want to move to Twitch for, because they're a lot more lenient with being able to stream music and stuff. But like I said, you can't say certain things because, yeah, I don't know why. Oh, this is gross bullshit. Oh, I'm out of right-click grenades. Woo! Move to Twitch, you can't say the N-word anymore. Exactly. Not that I say it all that often, but I just won't be able to say it at all. And also it seems my streams don't bring in new viewers, if that makes any sense. What is this APC doing? Can you just not? Yeah. He's just shooting at the Vortigaunt that he could not get like anywhere near. None of those bullets came close. That's not a quote from anything. I just thought it would sound cool. It's like a fucking Serious Sam Duke Nukem. None of those bullets came close. That's more of a Macho Man Randy Savage. No, that's more of a... Not Macho Man. Fucking... What's his name? Bruce Willis. No. Hulk Hogan. Why did I think Bruce Willis? What? Area 51 raid? What? Quote to oh. Okay, this is a bizarre situation. Oh, I have to go up here. Why did I not, like, immediately see this? Ah. Oh, I have full health. Bruce Wallace. Who even is... Bruce Willis is an actor, right? Why did I think him instead of fucking Hulk Hogan? They don't even look the same as far as I know. Hold on, what is fucking... I like, can't put a face. Yeah, they don't look the same, except for the fact that they're, like, bald. I guess Hulk Hogan isn't that bald. I wish my little Google thing could show me pictures. Bruce Walrus. That got me somehow. I don't know. Give me a soda. Nah. I want to snap it off. I thought these were dead people. They're just chairs. There's a dead person here. One here. Oh, there is a dead person. Oh, we got some sick music coming in. I'm just gonna wait for that tank to kill literally everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit back. Take a sip. Take a trip. Eat a pretzel. Oh, did I miss something? What? I missed it. I don't know what that was. You sons of bitches. Wow, I took a lot of damage. I swear to God, I can't name a movie that Bruce Willis was in. Oh yeah, I want to actually, like, watch what happened. Because it looked like something, like, intense. Oh, it's a nuke from this thing. Yeah. Get fucked, idiot. If I go this way. Is there anything this way? Ah, secret ship. No? There's just so, like I said, this whole area back here, I don't know if this was in the original Half-Life, I can't remember, but there's nothing to do back here unless there's like fucking shit behind this door. It looks like there might be, but it feels like there's just nothing. I got a rocket, and I wrote your name on it.
Life loss detected. Ammunition depleted.
And I can't get in there. But I can pick up the stuff through the walls? Yeah, I can. Okay. How do I deal with self-confidence issues? I pretend they're not there, and they go away. Whoa, didn't realize that was gonna happen. How do I deal with oxygen issues? I don't, usually. They just happen. They resolve themselves eventually.
30%.
They just happen. Oh, cool. I don't know what these are. Oh, yeah, that's what these are. Why did I think to shoot them? They look like mines. They look like the mines from Half-Life 2, so I just shot, thinking like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. No, they're fucking snarks. Hello? Alright. Good. Yikes! Okay. I don't know why you can get in here. I'm getting emails on my phone. I like how they kept the same the head crab model from Half-Life 2. Yeesh. Rockets. Why is it only giving me one at a time? That's kind of annoying. I'm getting emails about... Yeah, I'm not going to read that out loud, but I like that message. I'm actually going to, like, look at this one email first. Hold on. Oh, it's just fucking YouTube telling me that I'm live because it does that now for some reason. What do I do here? What's the goal? I'm up here. Oh. Come on. Come on. You alright? Having troubles? Hello? Do I have to jump off this ladder? Invisible wall? What is this? I don't understand. Oh. Why is... Okay, that's a gripe I have. They should really fix that just to be able to, you know, climb over that. Because, like, there's boxes stacked there. Like, you could jump over it, but no. And there's a ladder. This ladder has no purpose. It's just there for no reason. Game sucks. Just kidding, it's actually very good. But like I said, I do have gripes. Oh, yeah, this part. Right. I've learned that there are chat messages that I just shouldn't read out loud. Whoa. Okay, it's a lot easier to deal with the zombies after the fact. Yeah. Rather than the soldiers. Hey, buddy. What kind of messages do you not read? Just dumb shit. Like I said, if the only reason I would ban someone from chat or like mute them or something, because I read everything, I don't respond to everything. But if I'm just getting tired of someone's messages and like I want to see other people's and I don't want to see theirs, I just mute. You know, timeout time. That was a weird audio thing. No, you're never, yeah, okay, just gonna walk on this fucking, like, molten, nearly molten steel. Not burn the hell out of my feet or anything. Melt through my hazard suit. Good door. Okay, I couldn't see the doorknob, so I didn't think I could get through it. Someone upstairs. My upstairs neighbor is being a jackass.
Freeman, aren't you? You know, the good news is, you just ran into the only guy for about half a mile who has lambda codes. Bad news is these guys are blocking the freaking road. I say we do this nice and quiet. They look distracted enough.
Yeah. Name one time you're ever annoying. Yeah, you've only been annoying one time, and it's just a consistent time since you've been born. Damn, roasted. Get roasted. Am I actually sneaking with this guy? Is this gonna work?
Go, go, go.
Holy shit. Actual sneak mechanic. He's way faster than me. Oh my god. I have never seen this in a Half-Life game.
Ready when you are.
An actual sneak segment that you can actually sneak through. What the fuck? I just was here and I just was complaining about how I couldn't. You alright, mate? Alright, okay. I was gonna press T and wait for him. Because I've been playing so much Skyrim.
Fracture detected.
Ooh.
Well, don't that beat all? You're Dr. Freeman, aren't you? Well, the good
Okay,
news
time
is
to
you
sneak
just ran into
segment
the
again.
guy for about half a mile
That
and
apparently
passed the
works
codes.
for some reason.
Bad
I'm gonna.
news is these guys are blocking the frickin' goal line. I say we do this nice and quiet. They look distracted enough.
Alright. Part of me wants to make compilations of my streams. I don't know how much people would like that. I don't know if they would enjoy it. Because my channel is not a gaming channel. I do not want it to be a gaming channel.
Go, go, go!
But I feel like making highlight videos of my streams will make people want to come to my streams. But at the same time, I just don't want gameplay videos on my channel. I don't know. It's a weird balance. I could do it. But I like want to make higher quality stuff than just editing together, you know, a highlight reel of my streams. I mean, I'd like to do that anyway, but I don't know.
Ready when you are.
Maybe I'll put a poll out on my community tab. Is there, where do the soldiers go? Did they just fucking up and leave? Because I have free reign of this place now. Create a second channel. I have a second channel and I never use it, but there's also, so that means there's no one there to watch stuff. I'll put out a poll. If it does well, I'll dip my toes into it. I'll see how it goes. Wait for them. Okay, there he comes. They he come. Ugh.
Okay, we made it.
You alright?
Oh, that'll get your heart pumping.
Good. Steal
After you
PewDiePie's
get
channel and use it to upload gamer content on. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, that would be ideal. Maybe I could just turn it into like, you know, like Pyrocynical. He just does like every once in a while he does like a gaming video, but most of his stuff is like normal. If I did stream highlights, I would want to make like a, just make regular videos that I want to make more. Okay, in the Half-Life 1 you could break those. I don't know why you can't in this one. Hey, he's a sleepy Vortigaunt. I don't know why. This is like the worst placement for a turret. Unless there's like shit that I have to fight. I feel like I haven't progressed, like I haven't moved to the next chapter yet. Like I've been going through the levels. Oh, this door closed on me. Good. Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, I'm just running. %. Hunted. All right. Oh. That's really glitchy. Got him. Some like weird graphical glitches. I just want to see that again. Yeah, it's cool. So at this point, the military's like, yeah, fuck him. Don't shoot him. Who cares about free man? He's too free for us. Hello? Do I have to open this all the way? Oh, yeah, I see. No chat. I feel alone. Oh, there we go. Do I have a second channel? I said I had one, but I don't use it. If I have like a really interesting, like... Oh! If I have a really interesting thing that I like see in a game, like a glitch or something, that's probably where I upload it on, but I don't usually do anything. Yikes.
Not only are we way behind enemy lines, we just missed the last flight out of here. I sure hope you
Yeesh.
brought some backup, Poindexter, because we're gonna need it.
I am the backup.
Let's
You
get
were
the hell outta
bursting your teeth. You're bursting a nursed. Off?
here. You have any idea what's going on?
There's probably lots of dudes. Barney.
Oh, smart.
No, he's dead. No, he dead. Oh, they kill it. What would happen if you chugged the innards of a lava lamp? I mean, is wax toxic? Like, what's inside a lava lamp? I know it's wax with, like, coloring.
Power 40%.
And, like, what's the liquid? Hold on. I don't think it's water, because water would boil. It's a mineral oil. And wax. So yeah, you would most likely croak. I don't want to have anything to do with that.
Major fracture detected. Warning.
Don't jump into that. Yeah.
Power 15%.
Good.
Minor lacerations detected.
No, you would die if you drank that much oil. Dead? Okay. I'm running out of bullets. Yeesh! I knew that was gonna happen. Good save, game. What? Hello? I don't know what happened to that head crab. He just, like, fell out of existence. I don't know. I can't see. Yeah. Yeah.
Minor lacerations detected. Seek medical attention.
Mouthwash? If you drink a bottle of mouthwash, you would die as well. I saw a glimpse. I don't know if you could see it on stream. There it is. I think I'm just paranoid at this point. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that.
Minor lacerations detected.
I'm gonna read that chat message. And also take head crab damage. It's drain cleaner. Would you drink it? Fucking no. I'd shove it down his throat. Give it to him. Yeah. Okay, he was dead. Yeah. Steam. You know what I miss? Okay, you ever watch Game Grumps? You know, like old Game Grumps? Like after JonTron, before... Yeah. Before now. They had fucking Steam Train, which was like my favorite thing. Where like, what's his name would play Steam games, like PC games. Like this. Yeah. Yeah. Ross and Dan. Yeah, I want that kind of dynamic. If I were to start a gaming channel, I would need like I'd need someone to play off of, because like I like to do streams on my own. I hit him. He hasn't shot yet. Yeah. Why not you? Because I don't know you in real life. And I want to play games in real life with people. Like just sitting on the couch, me playing a game, them watching.
Power 50%. Power 30%.
Chemical addiction to pretzels. While recording the video and also while streaming right now. Mmm. There's this brand of pretzels that's really expensive that I got myself a bag of today. It's like $5 for like a pound of these things. And they're like seasoned so good. They're called Dots. They're not super easy to come by either. Any addiction chemical? You could argue that anything in the world is chemical. You could say I'm chemically addicted to water because I literally cannot live without drinking water. I was hoping that grenade would get multiple people, but I can't see... Okay. Okay, my question is, who would be doing the abusing in that relationship? Why do they have so much? I need to meet. I've been trying to meet up with Mason. Like, I might have done it this weekend, but it was fucking snowing all weekend and, like, really cold. That's why they say never get in a relationship with someone who's, like, exactly like you. Do I live near Mason? I live one state away. I'll say that much. I mean, he lives in Minnesota, I live in Iowa. It's not too long of a drive. I know what city he lives in. I might, on spring break, I'm thinking of visiting James. Which is like a long drive for me. It's either a long drive or a really expensive plane ride. I'd rather drive. Do I have snarks? Yeah, I do. Do anything? AI is broken. Yep. Get wrecked, noob. Isn't there a movie about cloning yourself and dating yourself? I feel like that's been done. Like a fucking Hallmark movie or something. Some dumb shit. It's like really cheaply made. Like finding yourself in like an alternate dimension as a opposite gender or some shit. Something stupid, like I said. Because all Hallmark movies are dumb. I shouldn't say that because I haven't watched like any Hallmark movies. However, I've seen a few of them and most of them look dumb. I mean, I've seen parts of a few of them. I haven't seen like a full Hallmark movie because that's, why would I subject myself to something like that? Yeah, shitty title. Yep. That's what you need. No, it would be a Hallmark. They could put a Christmas spin on it, and it would be a Hallmark Christmas special. Oh, here we go. I wonder if my bitrate dies when I go into sections like this with like the film grain. Yeah.
Hazardous radiation levels detected.
It would definitely be a Christmas movie. Yep. It would be one of those, like, Christmas in July. Like, it's not good enough to come out during Christmas. Ooh, okay. Oh, we could, like, write a movie right now. Call it Me, Myself, and I, and it's about, like, cloning. It's a person named Me. It's an Asian woman with the name Me, spelled M-I. It would be called Me, Myself, and I. It would be this woman who clones herself, and then has a romantic relationship with herself, and then fucking, I don't know. It doesn't matter what happens next, because no one cares. It's a Hallmark movie, as long as it has, like, campy music. Oh yeah, speaking of just, like, shit, like, media, watching movies and stuff, I started watching The Mandalorian just because no one will shut the fuck up about it, and I want to see what they're talking about. Good physics. Alright. So I started one of them week free trials of Disney, and
25% power. 40%.
yeah, I started the thing. I've only watched 2 episodes so far with my dad. So far, it's really good. Like, it feels like original Star Wars. I think that's what a lot of people are thinking, is that it feels like the style is, like, on par with the first 3 Star Wars movies. Good. Good turret. That's weird. Are you talking about Mandalorian, Carl? 1 through 3, 5 through 8. What about 4? Is 4 just not good? Like, I guess, yeah, I don't really want spoilers. I already know, like, the show doesn't really have, like, spoiler material, if that makes sense. But, like, 4 is shit. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, I guess. That's a long fall. Let's do that again. That was satisfying. It looks like it's falling so slowly. Probably because it is. Like, terminal velocity is weird. You'd think it would break. 5 was okay, but not 4 bad. Yeah. But overall, I'm guessing the show's pretty good, right? No, I'm not supporting their monopoly. I'm getting a 7-day free trial watching the show and then unsubscribing. Fuck them. Fuck Disney. Disney's gonna collapse, I'm sure of it. Like, it's too big. Like, you know, they say the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Disney's gonna fall, and they're gonna fall hard. It's been a long time since I've seen a bull squid. I think that was the first bull squid I've seen this stream. Yikes. Speaking of, yeah, okay. So, now that we've talked Mandalorian, I don't talk Star Wars all that often, but has anyone seen the second season of Infinity Train yet? Because I just want to hear if people have seen it.
45%. Power 60%.
You're not? Ooh. You haven't seen the first? Have you? Okay.
60%.
Well, I'm gonna talk about probably both of them enough. Cause fucking I like Infinity Train. I like the style that they're going with, like the anthology, not having like you can jump in for 10 episodes and then be done. Like you don't need to really know. I guess you kind of, for second season, you kind of needed to know the first season, but like the idea of like you establish what this train does in the first season and then you just like give adventures to like a bunch of random characters. Like you come up with a character for every season. You put them on the train. Why do you have to show off? Holy shit. They're like doing flips and shit. Yeah, ninjas. Yeah, ninjas. Okay, she showed me where I needed to go, so it's gonna be a ninja on. Get fucked. I'm gonna get fucked. Hold on. Yikes.
Seek medical attention. Vital signs critical.
Health packs. No. Health packs.
Power 30%.
Yeesh. Baby Yoda. I've only seen the 2 episodes, so I've seen him do the force thing with the rhino bear. One thing I do have a gripe with just Star Wars as a series, and it's the way they do planets. There's no like planet with fucking everything, you know? You know how Earth has like deserts and snow and like just temperate areas and jungles and like yeah, all that stuff. Oceans. Star Wars, all the planets seem to have like one kind of gimmick, and that's it. Like Tatooine is a desert planet, and like Dagobah is the jungle planet, right? It's bizarre, but I guess that's a thing in every sci-fi show. That's a problem that like writers have. I guess it didn't really happen in Star Trek all that much, but I don't know. Star Trek was more in space than on planets, though, where Star Wars is kind of a balance between the two. Have I watched the main 9 Star Wars movies? Yeah, I haven't seen 5 and 6 in a long time, so I don't remember them too well. I've seen them, but it's been so long. If I was gonna keep the Disney subscription, I would watch Clone Wars again, because I hear they're bringing that back. Revenge of the Sith is best. Interesting. Yeah, I don't I'm not the huge, like, the biggest Star Wars fan, so I don't have, like, opinions as strong as other people on the movies. You know, like, people get really heated about Star Wars, and I just don't get like that because I don't give a shit. Ooh! Clone Wars is great. Yeah, that's the Star Wars that I grew up with, so... Like, that was my first exposure to Star Wars, was when Clone Wars came out. I was, what, fucking, like, 10? Hey, Google. When did Star Wars The Clone Wars premiere?
Star Wars: The Clone Wars premiere date is October 3rd, 2008.
Yeah, I was 9 years old when that came out. Let's try this again. Let's try this again with explosives. Let's try it again with Tau Cannon.
Power 75%. Power 90%.
And I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. I like it, and I'll watch the movies when they come out, but like, I mean, I like it more than like Avengers and superhero movies and stuff. Just because it feels more original, even though it's kind of like being like rehashed at this point.
I apologize, Dr. Freeman, but I'm sure you understand that I couldn't risk opening that door until you had scoured the area.
You ain't gonna read no comics. Yeah, I don't care about.
This is the last
I don't care about it enough. I'll watch like main
Every
series
other
like
has been
and
sealed
like
off to
Clone Wars,
contain
and
the
that's it.
invasion. When we realized that you might actually make it here, we drew straws to see who would stay behind and let you through.
So
Obviously, I drew the
yep, that's what I thought.
stay behind and let you through. Obviously, I drew the short one. My colleagues are waiting at the tip of the Lambda reactor. Waiting for you.
I'm so used to like in Skyrim you can sprint at people to like skip their
The
dialogue.
reactor is shut down right now. But you can activate it on your way up. You'll have to flood the core
Yeah,
anyway to
two
get into
elevators
the
right next to
television.
each other that go up like 10 feet.
You're not authorized to know about
How old am I
You
exactly?
already know
Let's count. I am fucking yeah, I'm 21. Just that's I was gonna count the days, but no, that would be too stupid. Oh, I get glue-on gun soon. Yeah, glue-on gun. It's mine.
Research too. I built the gluon gun, but I just can't bring myself to use it on another living creature. It doesn't
Yep.
appear that you have any trouble killing things. You can take her with you, but please promise to put her to good use.
Yeah, Ghostbusters. Anyone seen the new just like movie discussion? Anyone see the new Ghostbusters trailer? Like for the new one, not like the 2016 one. They're making a new one that's like a continuation of the original, not like a remake, because they said like, oh, remakes don't fucking work. It's weird to think that someone like Mason is like 2 years younger than me. Ghostbusters Afterlife. It looks fucking good. Like, I'm gonna go see that in theaters when it comes out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters gun. It's not totally obvious that it was like the whole design was just copied from Ghostbusters. Nah. Alright, let's see. Yep, that makes no sense to me. Big turbine. Underground shit. What are you, 17? Jesus. It's weird to think in my brain that 17 is like that much younger. I guess like that when you get older you don't realize like how big the gap is between like how old other people are from you.
Vital signs are
Pump station. I believe that's where I want to be. Indeed. Well, that's the thing, is that, like, I assume someone like Carl is near my age, but he's really not. You just swipe at me? Jackass.
power 20%. Power 35%. Power 50%.
This guy off himself? He had a gun, like, right next to his head. Do I need to do something here? I feel like I missed, like... Yeah, I have to go down, I believe.
Power 65%.
Yeah, I didn't go down, so let's try that. Or not? Alright. That guy fucking just fell on his head. Is like something down here? No. I sound like someone who speaks with the wisdom of a 25-year-old. I feel that sometimes. Like, I feel like a lot of people I'm with are mentally less mature, and I hate to say that because it sounds pretentious. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I feel like it's hard to get along with a lot of people around my age. I mean, you're physically less mature, so I think mentally is a given. Cry time. Yup. Oh, I don't have any grenades. Oh, cool. No more fucking bullets for assault rifle. So I still haven't gotten it turned on. The Ismist. Ashton, how's it going? We're talking about mental maturity and how you are very low on that scale. And how I am so much higher than you on the mental maturity scale. Five Nights at Freddy's door. Guys, it's the Five Nights at Freddy's door. Yeah, you embrace it. Like, I can just say that kind of stuff to you and you'd be like, haha, pee. Haha, pee, pee, poo, poo. There's the drain cap still active. What? What does that mean? What? I don't understand. Emergency drain cap still active. What is the emergency? Is it all the way down here? Oh. Oh, okay. Can these guys swim? Alright. I didn't know there was gonna be water down here. I just kind of jumped, hoping. Or it ladders faster than waiting for the elevator. Oh, this is actually good. Hold on. No, I didn't do it at the right time. I was gonna, like, leave. I was gonna, like, get off at my stop. If your homie... No, I'm not reading that out loud. I'm not reading out loud, but I'll answer this. If it's a good kiss, you would embrace it. If it was shit, then you would disown them as a friend. And as a homie. Homie? I wish I could do a Marge Simpson voice. Okay, now what? Can I leave?
I'll crump with you, sweetie pie.
I can't do it. I wish I could. If a homie don't kiss good, he ain't a homie. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Fucking... Okay, do I leave through this? Is there a way down through here? No. I wasn't prepared for Marge either. Give me a break. Cut me some slack. I just go back this way, I guess. I think in original Half-Life there's a way to get back through the tank. But not here. Oh, wrong button. Drawing a face on your hand and kissing your dog. Oh, that's good. Don Diesel, I'm sorry you had to join when I said that. How's it going? I'm sorry you had to hear that. Alright, we got one thing turned on. Oh, Jesus. Don't tell them what you're adapting it for. Yeah. Yeesh. Oh. I hate having to waste shotgun shells, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I only have 4 shotgun shells left now. This is a game you need to play. They've got co-op, so if you get this game... Oh, I didn't see that bull squid. I still died to the Vortigaunt, but... Dogs are man's best homies. I like that.
Seek medical attention.
I get the... Okay, I got both of them. It makes you shrivel like a raisin.
Power 25%. Power 40%.
I don't know if that was the right way to do that, but alright. I'll take it. Yeah, 8 of the bugs are not enough to kill 1 Vortigaunt, which is upsetting. Oh, there's a health pack in there? Somewhere. Like behind that door or something? Back. Shadows of the Damned. I'll take a look at it. Good door. Oh, I have fucking glue on gun now and more ammo. Speaking of RP, I have a LAN party this weekend. Or upcoming. Not like this past weekend, but like coming up, and I'm playing a ton of Dungeons and Dragons. At least I hope the LAN party doesn't get canceled from all the snow. 'Cause it's supposed to snow like 10 inches. Which is fucking, like, absurd. Where do I go? How do I get past this door? Do I have to go down into the depths? Into the depths? Probably. Yeah, here we go. That was a waste. Ugh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Getting ready to win this tournament. Yeah, I sent you a snap to come play Smash. And you never looked at it.
30%. Power 45%.
Good zombie. Oh shit. Head crab. Oh.
Power 55%. Power 70%.
Shadows of the Damned isn't on PC. Damn. Get it? I made it funny. Bye. Head crabs don't take fall damage. You kidding me? I wonder... I'm curious about the logistics of these things. Like, how do they get attached to ceilings? If they don't have, like, feet. And there's no, like, stuff to swim in. Like, barnacles can swim through the water. But these barnacles... They're in air. Which doesn't have water. That was a good sentence. If you're swimming through the air, that means you're flying, so... I'm wasting so much glue on ammo. I don't have, like, anything else. I have a revolver, and I have the bug gun, and that's it. Alright. I can't go that way. Spores. Yeah, but, like, where do they get their nutrients other than, like, eating things? They, like, can't have enough nutrients to grow that large from, like, a spore. Unless something, like, shoots it. Unless there's, like, an animal that it, like, metamorphosizes into it, but it, like, fucking sneezes it onto the ceiling or something. And then, like, it just sticks. And it's like an egg, and then it hatches and becomes the barnacle. And then the barnacle... like, has a metamorphosis and it turns into something else. This is the worst elevator. Why? Oh, there's a door on that side. I was gonna say, like, this logistically makes no sense to have an elevator there. I gotta play other games before I start getting more games on Steam. Like, I might do it on stream, but I might not, is Lego The Hobbit and Lego Lord of the Rings. Those are big commitments. Because they are both really long. Much like the Lord of the Rings movies themselves. Maintenance access.
Seen any other survivors? Yeah, we might stand a better chance if we team up.
Lego Lord of the Rings is garbage. I don't own Lego Star Wars on Steam. My roommate owns it on the Wii. No, he owns it on Steam. He might be able to share his games with me. I do want to play Mario Galaxy at some point. What are you yabbing on about?
Sorry, Freeman. Take whatever you can carry, Doc.
Oh.
Just make sure you leave some for me.
Actually have some shotguns now.
You counting bullets?
I like how he tells
Here,
you to
let me get out of
reload.
your way.
You're counting bullets? I'm Barney. That's not a good Barney voice. I can't. Yeah. It's an interesting dynamic with making voices that, like, I can't really do impressions of everything. Like, there are people who can do impressions of everything, but they can't do anything original. And then there's people like me who can do mostly original and very few impressions. If I do an impression, I have to put, like, my own twist on it. It's my birthday. It's in December. It's past. Yeah. So one of my favorite voices. Hey, dudes. I am here to show you how to surf and be part of the culture and radical society in San Diego, California. If you have already started skateboarding, then you already have a jump start on knowing how to surf, my dude. Welcome back to the Black Mesa stream. I'm your host. I don't have a name for this character, for this voice. Welcome to Black Mesa. Today I'm gonna be not killing anything because, you know, as a true vegan, you gotta not kill animals, and you know these guys are. These are animals, even if they are extra planar. You know, they've come from another dimension. They gotta... You gotta treat them with the same respect that you treat animals and you treat your other fellow human beings. And you know, I'm a vegan myself because... it's better for your body. Meat gives you cancer. I love this voice. I wish I had like more to do with it. Someone fucking name him. Yikes. Whoa. Chad? No, that's fucking straight up Chad. Yeah, I guess that works. Hey dude, it's Chad with another vegan episode. Totally radical episode of Black Mesa live stream. I lost my Barney because he's supposed to fight for me because I'm doing a pacifist run of Black Mesa.
Doctor in the house.
Tristan. Yeah, that's a better one. I like Tristan. Tristan Dune Buggy. I like it. Tristan Dune Buggy. I guess just Tristan does have a good ring to it for that voice. Welcome back to the same room that I've died in 4 times now. Tristan Chad Dunebuggy. Yeah, that's his full name. My friends call me Chad. But only my friends. You can't call me that in the comment section. But yeah, today I'm going to be showing you how to make vegan ice cream out of wheatgrass and kale. And only kale. We're not cooking anything. We're not freezing anything. But we're going to make some really radical ice cream. Might be wondering, how do you make ice cream if you don't freeze anything? But that's what we're going to be showing you in this video today. Ugh. First thing you need to do is skate to your local grocery store on your longboard and buy kale, wheatgrass, flax seeds, and whey protein. Generic brand shitty whey protein. That's all you need for this recipe. Why did I come up here again? I've been coming up here and there's like nothing to do up here. I guess I need to go in here. No. Yeah, he is the... You can't call him Chad because only his friends call him Chad. If you call him Chad in the comment section, you get banned. Or like the term Chad is banned from the comment section because Chad has a negative connotation to it. That like I have to shape my mouth weird to make that voice. I'm gonna get Tristan to do a whole stream for me one day, just so I don't have to do it. Have you heard of those vegans that, like, don't cook? Like, they just eat vegetables raw, and they say, like, cooking, like, ruins the nutrients? Vegans are fucking weird. Like, picky eaters at all are, like, the one kind of person I cannot get along with. Like, if I start a relationship, like, yeah. There's, like, people I know, you know, if it's like, hey, this girl's kind of cute, you get to know her a little bit, it's like, oh yeah, I don't eat, like, beef. Just anything beef, I will not eat it. It's like, fucking, why? Now, like, half the stuff I prepare, like, if I prepare food and it's made out of beef, you're just not gonna eat it just for the sake of fucking, yeah, it's, I don't understand people who just refuse to eat something. And vegans are just glorified picky eaters. I don't care what anyone says. Gluten allergy. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Like, if someone had a really severe peanut allergy, like, you can't be around peanuts, I wouldn't be able to live with them, because I fucking love peanuts.
Power 60%.
You know? Yeah, fucking... Vegans like to shove kale and, like, wheatgrass into everything. I don't get how they do it. I don't know how they do it, but somehow kale and wheatgrass is in every vegan recipe I've ever seen. Eee. Okay. Organs. I'm actually allergic to natural ingredients. Yeah, I the only food I can eat is stuff with red 40. With like artificial food dyes, corn syrup, aspartame. You know, artificial flavors. Whoa, why did it shove me through it like that? I'm giving a cat a vegan-only diet. Yeah, that's not animal abuse at all. I only give them the best vegans. Delicious. I mean, if I owned a fucking, like, tiger, yeah, that's the kind of food that I would be giving him. Alright. This is a good room. Well, I like what this fucking stream is boiled down to, is just, like, making fun of vegans. Oh. Owning a tiger is animal abuse. Yeah. I understand that. If you have a proper enclosure for them and you're, like, licensed. A tiger as a pet? Nah. A tiger as, like, an exhibit at a zoo? Pretty good. See ya, Mang. What did he say? I wasn't reading chat. I mean, I was reading chat. I wasn't listening to the dialogue. It's like a zoo ahead. Really? Did he say that? I was just talking about zoos. Did this game fucking read my mind? Jesus. Legendary. And I wasn't reading the... I wasn't listening to the game. I was reading chat, so I wasn't able to... That's incredible. Portal. Oh. Oh, it's the same room. We should have a human zoo. Yeah, I like that idea. Like, for all the... Like, instead of putting people in prison, put them in a fucking zoo. I don't see anything against, like, you know, cruel and unusual punishment. That's just like, you know, rightfully people can make fun of you because you're a fucking criminal. So you're in a zoo, people can point and laugh and throw, like, rotten sandwiches at you. Throw rocks at you, you know, occasionally. Would you live in a zoo? Would you do it for a Scooby snack? Okay, what do I do in this room? Is there anything to do in this room? I doubt it. You do it for free tuition. Would you go to college to gain more knowledge, but also people watch you while you study? I.e. a zoo, but it's school. I would do that. I mean, like, participate in a fucking experiment just to see in your natural environment. Hell, if my bedroom was an exhibit and, like, it had, like, a one-way mirror, I'd probably live my life the same way I normally do. But if it was broadcast online, that's where I draw the line. Oh, right. This section. It's, like, really shitty. You have to time it. I can't remember which is which. Like this one? No. I remember being able to see the portal from the platform. Yep, that's it. Yeah, I'm mastering this thing. Whoa! I don't know why it killed me. This section is balls. This section is balls! Yeah! Get crushed. Crush my cock. In a rock, I must. Sorry, with a rock. Yeah, get Crot crushed. Good. I can't wait till I have like a big boy house and I'll be able to just scream at the top of my lungs while I stream and not care. Big boy with a big mortgage. Yep. That's me. I would rather have a mortgage than pay rent every month. Because rent is just a black hole. Mortgage you can get back when you sell the house. Nice. I don't know what the purpose of that machine was, but it's kind of cool looking, so I don't question it. Can I just say, I really like this shotgun, and I really like the sound it makes compared to the sound it makes in Half-Life 1. It's an art exhibit. Yeah, this is a science facility. Is this coming down? Yeah, it is. I'll just take the fucking ladder. I can't believe I did all the teleporters correctly, and I didn't take one wrong teleporter. I just remembered. No.
Gordon Freeman, you finally found us.
So this is the guy, huh? Thought you'd
Black
never
Barney.
make it.
Oh, nonsense, Hunter. Nothing stands
Hunter.
in the way of our errant knight.
He's
in shining
Barney.
high-impact reactive armor.
Guess not.
Right then. This
Oh.
way, Dr. Freeman. We've been expecting you.
Give me a new HEV. I need a new one. This one's all gross. I've been sweating in it.
Let's get moving.
Now I gotta charge. Hold your tits. Calm your tits. I'm charging my suit. There we go.
You're not scared, are you?
What you see before you is the supply depot for our first survey team. Quite a few handsome specimens were collected from the border world and brought back this way. Before the survey members started being collected themselves.
Yeesh.
These readings have given us reason to suspect that there is an immense portal over there.
So I'm gonna get to
created
Zen and probably
maintained
end
by
the stream.
Intense concentration of a single powerful being. I'm sure that you will know it when you see it. I am loath to say this, Gordon, but you must kill it.
Yeah, you better kill it. No ifs, ands, or asses about it.
Of course, you owe us nothing, Dr. Freeman. But you've come this far. You know as much about these creatures as anyone.
Enough to know that if you don't wipe it out, well, let's put it this way. There ain't gonna be much for you to come home to.
Yes. So if you're willing, my colleague is waiting for you at the main portal controls. Dr. Steinman will open the gates for you. And don't let Hunter's brash attitude frighten you. We've all been a wee bit rankled since the incident. He'll equip you with the proper armaments for the task ahead. Do hurry.
I like all these like graphics of like bullshit and like stuff that this is like concert seating.
Can't see how this could possibly get worse.
I think this actually is concert seating. I don't know what this is. It's just like bright colors, shiny. Oh, it actually like they. Put some detail into this. Phony. I like that. Black Barney did just moonwalk away. Yes, he did.
Dr. Freeman, so glad you made it.
I've heard this voice before.
I've one final accoutrement for you.
Accoutrement.
This is the long jump module. I created it expressly for navigation in the world beyond.
Well, I gotta fucking... Hold on. Okay, I had to fucking blow my nose. He didn't want to hear that. I'm sorry if I made, like, really loud popping noises with my mic.
I certainly hope you receive
Yeah.
training, because once you're in Zen,
Yeah, I like it. Similar cadence to Carrie
These
Fisher.
trap creatures have
Frogia, how's it going? Welcome to the late into the stream. Oh, did I miss all the ammo? Hold on. Ah, I missed it. Fucking, okay. I don't think I'm gonna need it. Well, I probably am. Shit. Please tell me there's ammo ahead and I didn't just miss every bit of ammo that was left in this section. Nope, this is it.
Hello, Freeman. I'm up here. Practice your long jump if you must, but hurry up.
This is it.
All right, I can open the portal now. The process is complicated, and once it has begun, I must not be interrupted or I'll have to start all over again. Don't enter the beam until I give the okay. Understood? I will begin.
You've activated challenge mode. Yes, I agree. Yep. This is the test chamber. This is the resonance cascade all over again. Don't you know?
We've got a breach!
New aliens. Oh.
Hello, Freeman. I'm up here. Practice your long jump if you must, but hurry up.
Using a shotgun against flying things is literally the best thing you can do with a shotgun. Do you not know what trap shooting is? Or skeet shooting, or just hunting, like bird hunting.
All right, I can open the portal now. The process is complicated, and once it has begun, I must not be interrupted or I'll have to start all over again. Don't enter the beam until I give the okay. Understood? I will begin.
Spread. The shotgun in this game is a lot better with spread. It still does good damage at long range. I'm gonna be mad if I die during this segment again. Oh, I didn't mean to right click. I had a kung fu grip on my mouse, and I accidentally the right click. That one I meant to do, and it was good. Oh.
Hello, Freeman. I'm up here. Practice your long jump if you must, but hurry up.
I wish there was more fucking ammo. I have plenty of health, but I missed all the ammo in the last segment. That was bad. Okay. I almost messed that up, but I was able to
I can
airstrafe.
open the portal now. The process is complicated, and once it has begun, I must not be interrupted or I'll have to start all over again. Don't enter the beam until I give the okay. Understood? I will begin.
Okay, I'm saving here so I don't have to listen to him fucking yammer on again. Okay. Out of bullets. Yep.
Get yourself into position. It's ready. Must go. Now.
Ugh. Finally. I'm just gonna let this play out. Alright, that's the end of the stream. Thanks everyone for coming. Just kidding. I'll keep playing a little bit. That was cool. Nice. Just want to take it all in, you know. Batteries, little alien plant life. And you got fucking lens flares. This is incredible. This looks so good. Ugh. I've watched like a video of like Zen gameplay, but like yeah, that was compressed and shit. That was like just a bad recording, but just being able to, you know, this just looks so fucking good. Holy shit. What are you? What are you? Amoeba. Giant floating amoeba. It's friendly. I'll play a little bit. I'll probably play like 5-10 more minutes. Actually, I'm gonna end it off here. It's been 3 hours. I think I need to go to sleep. That was great. This game is great. Finally got to Zen. Feels good. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I am gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna wake up and then, yeah. It is -6 degrees outside apparently. Jesus. Thanks everyone. I might do it tomorrow, probably not, but stay tuned. I'm gonna try to do it more, like, you know, just stream more. Because I know Zen is about, like, 1/3 of the entirety of Black Mesa. So, yeah. Yeah. So, if you haven't joined the Discord, if you also check my Ko-Fi page in the description, kofi.com/source. Donations are greatly appreciated, but not required. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking... Okay. Oh, that was fun. And now I need to sleep. Bye, everybody.